Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boy band conversation. As always, my name is Diane.
I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, aka Mama Lou.
All right, we are reporting no birthdays that we know of.
Not till August, guys. Not till August.
Not till August.
We are still in
a bit of a breather.
Dorkalicious Studios.
Hello, and also in a special place in the Dorkalicious Studios.
The Dorkalicious
Thanks
Kitchen.
again, Lydia, for letting us use your studio.
I am happy to help out the Boy Band Break team. Make sure
Even
to
though I'm
follow
not there.
our channel.
Yes.
And
on all
Sophia
our socials.
is on the phone on the stack of books.
Yes. I'm there in
We're
spirit.
social distancing.
We're still in quarantine, unfortunately.
We're doing a bad job
But
of social distancing.
It's okay.
Day 62.
Oh God, I know it never ends. So what are we doing here on the Boy Band Break channel today?
Here's what happened. Okay, if you are a Backstreet Boys fan, you know this, but if you're not, you might not. Howie D from the Backstreet Boys. I don't know why I said his name like that, but
Howie D.
Did an event.
Maybe you'd stop cutting a cabbage while you're trying to do this part.
Why?
It's like Howie D from the Backstreet Boys.
Okay, I'll stop cutting the cabbage.
Oh my god, so funny.
He did like a Howie
Eats.
like event thing on Friday the 15th.
Yes, of May.
And anyways, our intention was to cook along with him, but shit happens. And
Their
there was a
broadcast was a little interesting.
there was some barbecue issues. It was a whole thing.
So essentially, Howie has done Howie Eats when he's on tour. So he has fans come and eat with him, and he try like weird local cuisine and stuff. So he decided that as a fundraiser for two things that I cannot recall the name of, Core and Trotter.
His was, I don't remember which one of his was like for the children of restaurant workers.
Getting camera.
Sorry.
There we go.
His was for the children of restaurant workers.
And then there was one, just like feeding people. So they're making money too.
Yeah.
And that's something I can get behind.
So yeah, so he had this great thing. It was $10. You can watch this cooking show with him and a master chef whose name I cannot pronounce.
Wait.
Katsuji?
Wait.
I want to say Katsuji.
Hold on, I have it here. Katsuki Tanabe.
Katsui, I think it's Katsui, no?
Sure.
Maybe.
Well, there's a J there. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. There was a professional chef, and they cooked some chicken, and we
coleslaw.
were intending to cook this chicken with them.
We had all the ingredients.
And then
we
shit
were good to
happened.
go.
And then we were like, should we?
We are never on time for things.
Yeah.
And we had issues with my barbecue. And by the time dinner was ready, because it wasn't until 8 o'clock at night, so we wanted to eat before.
We went to barbecue
we ran out of
steaks,
time, so time was
yeah,
running out.
I mean,
So we just drank wine and whatever.
And watched the broadcast of this event.
unfold.
Unfold. And then when it was over, we were like, should we just do this now that it's over? Or should
like-
whatever? And then
we had a meet and greet, and then by the time that was over, it was like late 9:30ish, and we're like, do we really want to be cooking chicken right now?
So then we had a brilliant idea to cook live on the podcast. Guys, I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't. But we're going to do it anyways.
So this is the recipe
Well,
from the
it could
Howie
be
Eats.
very entertaining or a train wreck.
So
Exactly.
Sophia
Let's
is
see
living
how it goes.
vicariously through the phone.
Yes.
We were debating mailing you some chicken, but we feel by the time it got there, it would
Yes,
be...
it would be rancid.
That's disgusting. Yeah. So yeah, like
It's the thought that counts.
if I may provide some feedback. If I may, am I allowed to provide feedback?
You are allowed to provide
Okay.
feedback.
Knock yourself out, buddy.
The Howie thing yesterday, the chef did not have the greatest internet connection. So most of the time,
Yes.
his face was like stuck in like,
Oh, especially
And it
near
was
the
like-
end. Oh my god, it was
I
hilarious.
was like, oh my god. And then like essentially
I
Howie
will
had to
say
hang up on
it
him
was
like,
buffering a lot when
it
I was
was buffering.
watching it. Yeah.
So Howie's
was
like,
like-
great talking to you, bud. And he's like hanging up. And it's like, oh, it was so awkward. It was so awkward.
There was also a chat feature.
Oh, and there was also like Howie's trying to like tell him jokes, and he's like not even laughing at his jokes.
I
and
know.
I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah,
Howie.
yeah. I was just like, oh, this is just
He's
this
bombing
is
right
just
now.
going
It's
downhill.
like, yeah.
Yeah. And then like the kids were like,
They were.
They were not. James and Holden were very adorable, and they were wearing "I Love BSB" shirts.
It was very cute.
Yeah, I thought that was cute.
That's
It was
super
very cute. And then, so it started off with Howie. Howie has a very lovely kitchen, by the way.
Yes.
I would say that his
Yes.
kitchen is nicer
Very
than the Master Chef
spacious.
kitchen.
The Master Chef kitchen?
The
Well,
dark
the guy-
or
No,
master-
the guy was a Master Chef.
Oh, yes.
that
Oh, okay.
guy.
Yes. I'm sorry. Can I just please talk about that for a minute? As a master chef, you would think your kitchen would be a little bit more baller. No offense. Like,
Yeah.
We don't know where he's quarantining from, though, so...
I just...
The
just saying,
Dorkalicious
okay.
kitchen is very nice.
Sorry, we're in the
The
Dorkalicious
Dorkalicious
kitchen.
kitchen is very
This
nice.
Dorkalicious kitchen costs $15,000 at least.
Whoa.
And I'm still trying to pay it off. So, but I'm saying, like, I'm not a master chef, and I got a nice kitchen. So, what's all that about? At the same time,
Maybe it just didn't look as nice compared to Howie's kitchen.
you know what? This is
Which
true.
we all helped fund.
This is true. This is true. Exactly right. So, like, I don't know.
So yeah,
That's
so...
my beef.
And then there
I'm
was a lot of
sorry.
hand washing, which was good. Howie
Howie did
was
do
good,
a lot of
yes.
hand
see
washing.
his bum
Yes.
a lot. And then the people in the comments were very thirsty for Howie. So
Let me see those thighs. And you're just like, whoa,
we're
relax.
just like, whoa. And
Yeah,
then
they were
and then
a little, what's the word?
thirsty.
You know what? I'm
Howie.
gonna call it enthusiastic.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, they were very excited to see Howie.
And it was spicy chicken, and the boys have a song called Hot Hot Hot. So there was a lot of like funny jokes
Yeah, this is true.
in that. But I felt like I was more distracted by the comments than I was by
That's a
the
good
cooking.
point.
So
There were
that's-
a lot of like international people in chat too, wasn't there?
Yes, so there were people from like Netherlands, there was a lot of like Colombia and Brazil and obviously Canada and the States, Belgium maybe.
They were
Sweden?
very enthusiastic for
Sweden?
Howie. Yes.
Eden.
So for some of these people, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning where they were.
Yeah.
So they're just like,
Yeah.
I'm not cooking chicken, I'm just watching you and drinking.
Fair.
It's
Fair
understandable.
I would too.
Understandable.
And another thing. Sorry.
Lord.
Sorry, one more thing. Sophia, you know what I'm going to say. Okay.
I understand. Go ahead.
Normally in a cooking show, it's like, hi, my name is blank, and welcome to blank blank. Today on blank blank, we're going to make blank. Here's what you're going to need. Half a cup of blank, 8 teaspoons of blank, and blah, blah. Let's get started. Like
Howie
that.
did have his stuff out in little bowls though. I feel like Howie did the
He
prep work.
pre-measured
Well,
shit.
but like Howie
Yeah, he
should
was
have,
prepared
because
for it.
he was one of the co-hosts. But I'm saying the chef
But I feel like
should have
chef
been
didn't.
like, I'm the chef, here's my stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, really, dude? Like, it just felt weird. It felt
Okay,
weird.
it didn't. It is
And then,
not,
and then the chef was like, oh yeah, actually I didn't have this ingredient, so I used something else. I'm like, bitch, you're the one making up this shit. Like,
By the way, there's typos in the recipe.
Yes.
We're going to post the recipe and we're also going to talk about it as we go along. But at one point in the coleslaw, he asks for 3 tablespoons of coleslaw. And I was like,
what are we making here?
I'm like, are you talking about like the dressing or the actual coleslaw? Because there's cabbage and then ingredients.
Or-
But then in the actual instructions, it doesn't mention the coleslaw. It mentions sugar. So I'm like, pretty sure this is sugar. But I'm like, okay.
It's kind of like one of those weird things where like, you know, like when people, it's like a barbecue sauce recipe and you're like, fuck yes, like what the hell is barbecue sauce made of? And then you open up the recipe and it says half cup of barbecue sauce. And you're like, what the hell is this? I don't know, like where did it come from? It's just sprayed from the sky. Someone's like, it's delicious. Like, it just makes no sense. So yeah, when he said that the coleslaw, I'm like, but we're making the coleslaw. What do you mean? So I'm just,
It is
I got-
what it is.
I
The
got
thing
upset
is,
over
it was
nothing.
a fun event, and it was very nice of them to do. And it was very affordable for people to go to. So I
it
feel
was
like
only $10. Wing.
it was
$10.
only $10.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
So, anyways, whatever it is, what
Hope
it
you're
is.
not listening, Mom.
It was $10 for
that
the cooking
part
part.
was
Okay.
1,000% $10.
Okay.
Yes, the meet
Okay.
and greet was a little bit more, but we split it amongst the team, so
Yes.
whatever. It was nothing. Anyways, okay, so
Should we
we're
just
not gonna
start
talk about-
doing this?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
doing
just start. Are you ready, Soph?
Yeah.
All right,
All
put on
right.
your aprons, everybody. It's time to cook.
Okay,
What are
right.
we making
Should
today?
we divide and conquer here?
We should.
Well, I
let's
feel like
read
we should
off.
show the
Yes,
ingredient
I agree,
things.
I agree.
And then as we're making the part, we'll say how much of each ingredient.
Yes. Yes.
So all the ingredient list will be on the webpage.
I'm sure you guys
You
have
can
seen it on
Google
Howie's
it.
thing too.
Howie
It's
had
not.
it.
This is nothing new.
Exactly right.
Yes, so Howie eats with a Z because he's from a street.
You don't
doesn't
care about spelling.
All right,
So
so
this is and this is
Ooh.
the Chef Katsuki Tananabe Katsuki fried chicken. Let's jump into it.
Woo! And a little bit of background on the chef is he is Mexican and Japanese, and then he was on Master Chef and a bunch of other stuff, and he likes to do a lot of kind of like fusion cooking. He used to own a Mexican kosher restaurant in LA, so he's had a bunch of different things.
What happened to it?
I don't know. I think he lives in New York now or somewhere, so I think he closed down that one. I just did a quick look. So anyways, so for the chicken marinade, you will need 1 whole chicken,
3 pounds.
1 cup of hot sauce,
Frank's Red Hot, Valentina, Crystal, etc. Not a very spicy one.
1/4 cup of fish sauce. Oh, we should be holding these things up.
Yeah, well, let's
Sorry.
do it now. Let's do it now. Okay, well, the chicken is chicken.
Chicken is chicken. Frank's
sauce, where's hot-
Red.
Frank.
Okay.
Fish sauce.
Apparently, actually made of fish.
Yes.
I don't cook with these things. 1/8 cup of Old Bay seasoning. Whoop. And salt.
There.
Oh, I didn't put salt in there.
Ooh, bastard.
Salt.
Chinzia, no! Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's
This is
fine.
the thing.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Well, show what salt looks like. Some people might not have this.
Salt.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's in a fun little mason
So we
jar
thought-
kind of thing.
I
So-
stole it from my previous workplace.
Good job, buddy.
Thank
Super proud. So, I don't like chicken with bones and skin, and dark chicken. So we decided to not get the whole chicken. Which also, by the way, in the notes it said that he was going to tell us how to chop up this chicken.
But never had
No,
it.
he did not.
He did not. And no offense to lovely Howie, but I don't think he cut it properly because one piece was enormous and the other ones were small and whatever. So anyways, so we decided to go with chicken breast, donated by Josh, so thank you. And we decided to already go ahead and cut that up. Lydia, would you like to talk about your affection with chicken?
I hate raw chicken. I feel like I'm gonna get salmonella and die. So anytime chicken is present, I usually like to wear gloves. I do. Let me show you my gloves really quickly. Because you know what, I might as well put them on because ew, I'm nearby.
So
chicken.
while she's going to get that, I'm going to tell you that she wanted us to go to our Nunna's house to learn how to make chicken cutlets, thus entirely forgetting how to, that she doesn't like to touch chicken.
I forgot. I totally
And
forgot.
it was a very entertaining thing where Nuna and I made the chicken and Lydia panicked.
I supervised. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm just gonna wear. I feel like some chicken may have gotten into my eye. Do you see anything?
There's no chicken in your eye.
be
I don't know.
in your
I don't know.
eye?
Oh my god, I feel like
Are
there's
you
chicken
talking
everywhere in my
about
life.
sauce? Do you have goggles?
I don't know. Oh my god, it just.
Like
I have like a phobia of like raw chicken. Like it's like I will eat cooked chicken 100%. But oh my god,
Chicken.
stop
Okay,
it! Ew.
alright.
Okay.
So here's the chicken.
But let's get going so
Yes,
that we
yeah,
can,
So we mix the sauce, so we mix the whatever, and
I'm
we
gonna
put the
take
chicken.
off the gloves for the purpose of not hurting your ears, guys. But just like I'm just not gonna be near the chicken.
Yes, we got it. Okay,
Okay.
so anyways, we've mixed this chicken. Beautiful. And it says to let it sit for 20 minutes.
Which it has.
So all the spices and the fish sauce, whatever. So now we are going to mix the flour with the spices to make the batter part. So here's the batter bowl. Lydia, do you want to do the flour
yes.
part? Okay.
Yes. What do I need to do?
So for this we need 4 cups of all-purpose flour. So we have our lovely Betty Crocker from the dollar store.
This is melted because my husband likes to melt butter in it, and it looks deformed.
It's
Okay,
fine.
I was gonna say it looked a
Yeah,
little
no,
strange,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
why I just wanted to explain because it's just like normally people.
What does he melt the butter for? Like popcorn?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, you know who doesn't like melted butter, really?
That's true. So how many cups? 4.
You need 4.
played from under.
Yeah, absolutely. 1.
Ooh.
I hate. Oh. Also, I'd like to mention I also hate flour.
Well, why didn't you say that before?
Because I forgot until this moment.
Why do you hate flour?
Okay, like flour is so messy. Doesn't flour just piss you off?
No.
No.
Okay.
Ooh, that flour.
No, 'cause, like, look at
pisses me off. You know what though?
Look
I
at
gotta
this
say,
shit.
when flour gets wet, it gets very
Yes.
gummy.
Yes.
So the other day,
Okay, that's
Lydia
four-
told
that's four
us
cups.
that is 4 cups. Good
Yes,
job,
thank you.
buddy.
Thank
Super
you.
proud.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this phobia away.
Put it away. And we used cornstarch to make chicken because you had said to do that to
Yes.
get it crispy, and it actually was really good. And Mom was very impressed on how it did not
See?
act like flour and be gummy.
See?
Is that the gluten, Diane, that makes it all gummy?
Yes, friend.
Yes, very good. Okay, so next we need to add 2 tablespoons of kosher salt.
We're just gonna use regular
Hold on,
salt.
I have kosher salt. Stop.
Okay, whoa. Stop the presses.
This is hilarious. This is like the one time in my life where we can use this.
Okay.
Ooh.
Did you want to do it or do you?
I do enjoy salt. Hold on, let me
Okay.
just wash my hands. Ah!
So
Flour pisses me off!
this is coarse kosher salt.
Okay.
Okay,
I got
Lydia,
this.
so we need 2 tips.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the reason why I have kosher salt in my house. Because I like to make avocado toast. And it says to use kosher salt. And then sometimes when
So
I run
what is it just thicker?
it
or?
is the granules are actually a little
Show
bit
the camera.
are actually a little bit like more granuous.
Green.
Kosher salt is less processed
Oh, is it?
than regular salt. It doesn't go through the iodizing process.
Ah.
And so it's actually less salty.
What? Okay, so just in
Yes.
here?
2. Yes, you need 2 of those.
So if you see a thing for kosher salt and it seems like, holy crap, that's a lot of salt, it's because it's less salty than like table salt.
Oh, thank you for that.
Diane is our resident chef.
She is. She needs to be on MasterChef because she's cool.
No, I can't put
Okay,
that under pressure.
now we need 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Are we going to use this powdery one or are you going to grind?
Okay, but the ground one tastes better, but like this is already happening.
Just shake it in.
Okay, shake it in. How much?
1 tablespoon.
I don't know what the hell that's
Keep
what-
going. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of Old Bay.
Old Bay. I've never used this.
Oh,
I'm
baby.
so excited.
She really loves it.
I breathed it in. I didn't know you're not supposed to do that. Okay.
Yeah, generally don't breathe in spices, guys.
Yeah, whoopsie. Okay, there we go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus!
All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
It's fine, it's fine.
It's
Beautiful.
Okay.
What
Oh
is
my
it-
God.
What is in Old Bay?
I don't know.
A unique blend of 18 spices and herbs born in the
Powdered garlic. friendo?
Cheapskate
Sorry.
Bay? Cheapskate?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like they do a lot of
Always making
Hallmark
all the
movies in this
noises and
area.
like, that she doesn't like something.
So this was made in 1939. Tastes great, sprinkled on seafood and everything else.
And everything else.
Crazy. So while Lydia tries not to die from
I'm alive!
inhaling the Old Bay,
Sorry.
we're gonna go 2 tablespoons of garlic powder to move this along.
Very good.
This is, we're taking a very long
Yeah,
time
sorry.
to do this.
Okay.
I'll supervise.
Alrighty. So now we are mixing this.
Oh,
I'm just gonna use this.
Okay.
the spices. Ah, am I dying? What's my problem?
Did you like inhale it? What happened?
I did. Okay.
Is Lydia okay?
Yeah.
She's dying
I'm
slightly.
fine.
Is she ever okay? Do
That's a
we,
good
you
point.
know?
That's a good point. Do you want like a
Uh,
spoonful?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm missing all
Why are we gonna
the
make more dishes?
entertainment
What am I?
Well,
live.
shit over here.
Okay, she just hasn't gone there.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
So
I should
we're-
just do it with my hand. Get it.
Okay.
Get it.
All right,
Get in
Diane's
there.
getting
Get in
in there.
Yes, queen.
Mix in
let's
the
be
spices.
honest, I'm
Oh,
gonna touch
shit,
the
were
raw
we
chicken,
supposed to
right?
be putting the oil on?
I don't know. Does it say
Wrong
that?
Super, no, the wrong one. but-
It does. It just says fry at 300 to 320 degrees for 20 minutes. Probably.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's fine. It's
Jesus Christ!
I don't know what happened behind me.
Everything is
and
fine.
What happened?
don't
Why
think I
is
wanna
Lydia like,
know.
ah?
I'm missing some
Lydia
arm
might not
hair.
have arm hair. I'm not really sure.
Okay,
You
describe
know
it for us,
you
because
know how
I'm
these
not there live.
How was I to know that your stove was going to explode as you turned?
How was I to know that accumulation of natural gas, when set on fire,
we almost
turns
had
to
a fire here live on Boy Band Break.
I think I've
Oh,
Do you guys
dear.
get this on other
Not
podcasts?
good.
No, you don't.
It's true. It's true.
Sophia,
Okay, bring me
alright.
that plate that I requested.
This one?
The plate.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Chinzia, put that in the thing because Chinzia.
Put it in the
No, she doesn't want
Don't,
to touch
yeah,
raw chicken
ew.
juice.
It's mixed with hot sauce.
Doesn't matter.
It kills all
Does
the bacteria.
not kill bacteria. That's not
Okay.
how hot sauce works. If anything,
Okay,
that's
add
hot
chicken.
sauce with coronavirus.
All right. Toss the chicken in the flour, making sure the chicken is covered.
There's a little bit of spice here, bro.
Well, it's fine.
Okay, okay.
We'll be fine.
Alrighty. So then, while Diane is doing that, why don't we do the next step?
Which
Okay.
is what?
Either the coleslaw or the
Oh, you're gonna do
spicy
another
honey.
thing.
I'll do the coleslaw on the mandolin and
All right.
not kill myself.
Okay.
Woohoo! Okay.
Look at this
Do
stuff.
I need more oil?
Yeah, put more oil. Look, the flour got on the cabbage. Doesn't
So,
this make you angry?
If you're, we're also, I don't think we mentioned that we're doing this on video, so if you want to watch this, maybe we're gonna post it. This is what
On our
the
YouTube
chicken
channel.
looks like when it's covered in flour. We cut it in strips.
Now, do we need
So
to
they
double
are-
bread this or no?
No, fam.
No. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I should probably wash the cabbage. There we go.
Okay, yes, washing cabbage.
Because I remember last night on the chat, they were like, okay, now shake the flour off. And everyone was like, shake it, Howie. Woo!
like, shake your buns, shake your chicken thighs. It was very entertaining.
Oh my
Thirsty
God.
whammy.
Yeah,
It
it
was
good
fun.
times.
But Howie enjoys that
I
stuff.
know,
And
he
he's the
does.
one who's always shaking his Latino behind.
Does this have chicken on it? Is it? Oh no, this is
No, I
Yeah, you
cleaned
did
it.
enjoy that.
You know, like there's flour on it and it makes me angry.
Oh, sorry.
What? No, it's my fault. I'm the one who did it.
I started cutting the cabbage, and then you guys were like, stop cutting the cabbage.
Because you were like, today, on boy bed break.
That's true.
Okay, there.
You're like a
relax, sweet
Shatnering up.
Okay, listen.
So while Lydia shreds the cabbage, I will
Off
make the
camera?
sauce.
Yeah, cut it in half. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna cut it in quarters actually.
Okay.
Well, okay.
So
Holy fuck!
are you okay?
Have you ever tried cutting
Show
a cabbage?
the cabbage to the
It's
camera.
like it's like trying to cut through a rock. Look at
It's
this
very thick. It's a
garbage.
thick
Not
boy.
It's a thick boy.
It's a thick boy. Okay, while we're doing this, Sophia,
Hold on.
Yes.
what did you think of the new Jonas Brothers songs?
Oh, the new Jonas Brothers song. What are? I liked 5 More Minutes better than the X song.
Okay. So they had 2 new songs. One is obviously, as Sophia just said, called 5 More Minutes, and one is called.
What was the other one called? X, right?
Well, the other one is
I'm
called
trying
X.
to cut
Yes.
the cabbage with a hammer. What do you want?
Wow.
Wow. Can I
There's
can I
What
screaming.
read this
happened?
camera?
What happened? What was the commotion there?
Okay, I don't know. if you
Lydia's
can see
hammering
this.
the cabbage.
Lydia is using a socket wrench to hammer in the knife into the cabbage.
Very hard.
Oh jeez, I don't know what.
It
I'm
would
doing.
be
Oh my
better if she had a
gosh.
slightly bigger knife,
I'm
but
sad that
it's
I'm
fine.
I don't
It's
even know what
fine.
the camera is looking at.
Okay, so
Go back.
here, let's go back. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Okay, if you guys don't use hammers in your cooking, what are you doing? Okay, so no. I got it. I got the hammer thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is where the camera is right now. Can we all see?
So this is what Lydia was doing
Oh my god.
Okay.
with one of these wrench thingies.
It's
So
a
it's going to be
socket
very
wrench.
entertaining when you watch it on
Look it up.
video.
Okay. Anyways, it's good. It's fine. Okay. Oh, you need the recipe backup, right?
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm breading chicken.
Okay. No. Okay.
Oh gods.
Oh gods.
That just says Dorkalicious.
No, that's my wallpaper. There we
Okay.
Okay.
go. Okay.
Sorry. So back to the Joe Bro thing. So they released 2 songs on May 15th. One is a fast-paced song called X, and it's featuring Carol G.
Carol Baskin.
Yes.
Not Carol Baskin.
Not
Aw.
Carol Baskin.
That would have been great.
That would have been Carol B.
That's true. That is true. And the second one was called 5 More Minutes. So again, back to Sophia. Give us your take on these songs.
I
Sophia?
just said, the song X, it's like pretty like dancey. It's not bad. I have to listen to it a few more times before I
Very
can get
Latin
into
vibe,
it.
huh?
It's a grower, not a shower.
But I liked 5 More Minutes like right away. I don't know. There's something about the beat. I don't know. I feel like I liked it more.
May I
So-
have the bowl to shred the cabbage?
I'm putting the seasoning.
Okay, so what am I going to shred this to? Air? Wait.
Um,
Oh, okay, hold on. Sorry, let me get a plate.
Yeah, so we were discussing these songs last night after we talked to Howie. And we decided that, first off, X it's a very Latin-y vibe.
Very upbeat.
Yes. And our final analysis of the song is that it's a tit slapper.
That's Lydia was like.
I was slapping my tits during the song. It
It's a
was...
what splatter? What?
A tit
A
slapper.
tit slapper because she had her.
Okay, listen. Okay, let me explain to the audience at home so people understand. Okay, Lydia has tiny tits and is very self-conscious about them. So what do? Like any normal person, I wear bras that are too large for me and that are padded, so it looks like I got big titties. But in quite actuality, I have very sad flapjack tits in this bra. So let's be clear. Okay, so like there's like some like air. If you listen, there's some air pockets going on here. So anyways, sometimes when it's a good song, it's a titty slapper. So you're like, yeah.
She's playing the drums with her tits, guys.
Anyways, I didn't realize that this was not normal until I was around these two when I was just slapping my tits. And they're like, what the fuck you doing? And that's what happened. Anyways.
So, good news, Joe Bros. You got a titty slapper on your
You
hands.
got a tit slapper, man. It's a #1 record.
And then we were talking about...
Also, I forgot that these two songs are actually in the movie. So
Right.
when I listened to it the
Thank
first
you for
time, I was
mentioning
like,
What?
how did I forget this? Clearly they weren't
the
as memorable as I
Happiness
thought
Again?
they would be.
Yes, because when I heard these songs for the first time, I was like, why have I heard this song before? It's a new song. And then
Yeah.
He said she was crazy.
they said I was
And I
nuts.
totally forgot that they were in the movie because I was like, oh,
And then
no, don't remember.
I listened to 5 more minutes first, and I was like, why do I know this song? It's like very bizarre, but I thought maybe I was going insane because they were like, you're crazy. And then I listened
I believe
to
I said I don't remember. They
X,
could be
and I
in
was
there.
like, I know this song too. And then the only thing I could think of was that they were in the documentary, which we reviewed just last week, friendos.
Yes, friendos.
So,
like I said, clearly not as memorable as I thought it was.
obviously. So, yeah, I'm getting like big finger. If you bread things, you know what it means. They're like becoming. Anyways.
If you're smelling old lady farts, it's the cabbage. It's not. It's like, whoa. Okay, anyways, continue.
So, for you smelling old lady farts.
Can you smell them from Toronto?
Sorry?
Anyways, so yes.
Lydia's saying that if you smell old lady farts, it's the cabbage.
It's definitely the cabbage.
And we think that she's nuts, so.
Anyways, continue with the Joe Bros.
Yes, so
You guys
both of
are
those
hilarious.
songs are actually in the documentary, which is why I'm not crazy and I remember hearing them before.
Sorry for...
Thank you, Diane, for remembering, because we did not.
Was when Joe was Nick was playing the piano, and it seemed very bizarre, and he was smoking, and I was tired and
He wasn't
bored.
smoking.
Somebody in the room was.
Someone in the room maybe was,
Yeah,
or it was
just
like
like a-
What is
incense.
this?
Doesn't
Like,
seem like a Joe Bro thing.
clear
to be like,
glass piano, and I was just like, what the frick is happening? So, and then I guess the other song was in the credits, you said?
Yes.
But then we just kind of chalked it up to the fact that we are not super hardcore code.
Yeah, so I was just
Or
like,
Joe
oh,
Bro
I've
fans?
never heard this song before. Cool.
We're like, is this an old, like, yeah, so that's kind of where we were at for that.
Yes. And then, anyways, yes. So, X is a tit slapper. It's a good one. They're
So good.
already playing it on the radio, so
Yay!
like, cool beans for the
Okay.
Joe Bros.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it, and I liked that one first. So I woke up early in the morning, and Sophia had already sent them to the group chat because they always release things at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Are you up at midnight, so?
No,
No,
she was
she
up
was
at like
up in the morning.
early. in the
You're like a
morning.
6 a.m. riser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sophia had sent it, so I'm like, she's like, oh, I really like 5 more minutes. So I was like, okay, well, let me listen to the other one first, because obviously it won't be as good, and then I'll listen to that. But I personally liked X better because it was more fun and was like,
Upbeat.
it's like, ooh, 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 something of the X is
And in the root, ooh, ooh.
It was very fun. So we like that. Lydia thought it had a very good like Pitbull-esque
Oh, yeah.
kind of thing to
It
it.
reminds me of like another song, but I can't pinpoint which one it sounded like.
Probably like any Latin dance music song. Is
Yes.
what it kind of reminded me of.
Probably, yeah.
So I like that. And then 5 more minutes when I heard it the first time, I was still very tired and going back to sleep. And I was like, this is boring and it's slow and
She
balanced.
wanted 5 more minutes of sleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
essentially,
zing.
And then I also feel like they really lost it because they could have actually made the song 5 minutes long. But it was only like
that would have
but
been
it's
so
2.5
minutes, which is very short. So
That is short.
It's half of 5 minutes.
Is it like...
sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Boy
Alright.
band math. So anyways, I was just like, eh. So then when we were listening to it again, and then both of them came out with lyric videos. So the ooh ooh ooh, the X song, it was all like pictures of
Napkins and kisses.
napkins with kisses, and the words were coming out on that, and that was like fun. Like, oh, I'm at a bar and I've met this chick, blah blah blah. And then the other one, it was very like flowery, and it was
Yeah, I like
like
that.
5 more minutes, la la la. But having listened to it like the second and third time, it actually grew on me, so I did like it. It wasn't as slow and boring as some other methods. So there you go.
And we were discussing what we think 5 more minutes about. Sorry, I'm gonna wash my hands if you hear noise.
Also, you're hearing me playing the cabbage banjo over here.
Is 5 more minutes about morning sex?
I thought it was about taking
think-
shit.
I thought it was just like, oh, I don't want you to leave for work yet. Stay 5 more minutes with me. I love you. But yes, it could be about morning sex. I suppose it could also be about not wanting to be bothered while you take a shit. I don't know.
Or it could be about early ejaculation. Just like, give me 5 more minutes. It'll come back. Just give me 5 minutes. Like,
Because then I was just like, if you only want 5 minutes, I don't know, man. Because remember that Ricky J song? And they're like, I can do it in a minute, girl.
No means no.
And then Ed the Sock's like, if you can do it in a minute, then I don't think you should be advertising that. And then, yeah, so.
Oh, Ed.
Oh, that Ed the Sock.
Classic Canadian humor.
So, anyways, so yeah, I
Both
think
are good songs. I just like the other one a little bit more than X.
yeah, and I appreciate that A, they're still releasing stuff during quarantine when people
Yes.
are bored AF.
Yeah.
And B, they decided to give us 2 different songs.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? We're going to have a ballady one and we're going to have an upbeat dance one. So now you guys have both jams to kind of like hold you. Why are you making a weird face?
I thought...
Did you just eat the cabbage?
They win quarantine with the music.
So Lydia, would you like to present your cabbage?
This is literally only half a cabbage. I don't know how the hell we're going to get it.
Then
No, you only need half a head of cabbage.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Well, good thing I cut it in half then. All right.
Yes.
Here you
Oh,
go,
I thought
friend.
you had read the recipe and that's
I
why.
had no idea. No.
Okay, so what I've been doing is I'm making the sauce. So what it needs for the coleslaw thing is the half thing of cabbage. So you're going to put that onto the side. Very thinly sliced, so that's why we use the mandolin from Dollarama.
Mandolin.
Half a cup of mayo. A quarter cup of apple cider vinegar. 1 tablespoon of celery seeds, which Lydia happened to have and was angry that she had these for many years because she thought she was buying celery salt. Ended up with celery seeds, but they're very small seeds, so it's not like that.
It pissed
bad.
me off. Oh boy, I'm very mad. What's
Then
going
the
on
the recipe
angry
calls for
about
3
a lot of
tablespoons of
cooking.
coleslaw, but when you read the recipe, it says sugar, so I put 3
there?
tablespoons
You need, like,
of sugar.
Yes.
2 tablespoons of the Lydia's kosher salt, and then it says fresh cracked pepper. So Lydia, where did your pepper? All right, so we're gonna take this. It doesn't say how much, so I don't know, a couple of
we can put the...
thingy-mabobbers.
Usually
Okay, so then we got this weird sludge. I'm gonna mix that all up, and yes, it's gross. You know what? I've never made coleslaw from scratch. I'm not a huge coleslaw person. When we go on our road trips, we went to
Montreal.
Quebec, and Saint Hubert's is kind of like
Saint-Hubert.
it's kind of like what?
It's like a
kind of
Swiss
like a
chalet
Swiss chalet
in-
for Quebec.
Yeah.
And they give you free coleslaw, and they give you 2 types. They give you the creamy or the vinegary one. It was actually very good. So that's
Yeah.
where I first actually liked the coleslaw. I don't know if this is mixed enough. It looks,
Yeah. Why does it look chunky? What's that?
it'll
Is that
be-
the mayonnaise?
Probably.
Oh.
Do we
you have a whisk?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
To the
it
whiskey.
says cut the cabbage thing.
Here,
Put
here.
the
I
stuff
didn't like
together.
in the Howie thing where Howie's like, oh, we don't have the Mexican mayonnaise. We just have the regular.
Mexican
But it
bitch.
didn't ask for Mexican. Oh, Howie. All right,
funny.
so mix it. Add the cabbage.
Here it comes.
Cabbage.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that sounded like...
Just put it in.
Okay.
Thank you for the sound effects, Lydia. I think
No
we're getting
problem.
a full picture of
Excellent.
what is being made. Thank you,
Good.
Lydia.
It says add the cabbage and then mix very fast.
Very fast. Oh, Jesus.
Do it
You
with
didn't
your
say
hands.
very fast.
Do it with your
I'm not
hands.
touching wetness. No way. Not
Okay.
happening in my life.
I don't. Okay, I guess I
Do
will.
it. Do it. What's going to happen?
Nothing
Oh,
is
my
gonna
God.
happen.
You're not
Oh.
fast enough.
Okay. Ah! Actually, this is kind of cute. Oh, very nice.
Cute.
Yeah, it does look kind of
Oh, I also didn't read the directions properly. The pepper's supposed to go on now. I already mixed it in. Do we need more
It's
pepper?
fine. We're good.
don't know.
It's actually very wet.
Seems like a coleslaw thing.
Oh,
to
and
do.
I feel like Howie was like doing some weird thing at this point, and then when they were plating it, it was like 2 fingers worth.
Yeah, he was
And
like.
he was all like,
Oh my gosh, he did not understand what was happening at all.
No, this is true.
He's like, sorry, what was that?
in
Two
Howie's
fingers.
defense, it was hard to hear, and also in Howie's defense, he says he doesn't really cook. When we met him at
I
that
know,
one
but
convention.
it was
All this
funnier than it was
way.
meant to be.
So it's more.
Okay,
focused
I
on
think this
trivia.
is all
Less
mixed
on my
now.
fridge.
Mixed cabbage.
Mixed cabbage.
Okay,
Sorry.
and cabbage will absorb liquid.
So should we put this in the
What?
fridge?
No, just leave it.
It does?
Okay.
Yeah,
It absorbs liquid?
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wash my cabbage hands.
Good idea. Cabbage hands. Okay.
Oh,
This
this
is
stuff on
this is
the
where we all are
cabbage.
on the frame at the moment.
Oh, hey.
Are we in the frame?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna test the oil again.
Oh, is it not hot yet?
No, because
No.
you guys had it on low.
Well, because like sometimes, okay, let me explain. Last time I tried to cook chicken, it was a disaster and ended up being raw. And I was like, you son of a bee, because I had it on like the highest setting. So it burnt on the outside, but was raw on the inside. So it evened out. But that's not how chicken works. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, here's what I'll do. I'll just put it on low, that way, and then,
We're
yeah.
gonna do a test piece right now, because I think...
Yay! That looks like
Oh,
chicken.
yeah, that's
Can
pretty
we
good. Okay.
somehow angle the...
We cannot.
Okay.
Well,
What if I stand behind the camera? Here, get out of the recipe thing.
What?
And look at the camera, and then you tell me if I'm doing it at a good angle.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, is there a little slack in the camera?
Can you hear the frying?
Okay, let's try and get you closer to the action, guys. There we go. Perfection.
Can you actually see anything?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Chinna, can you hold this? Because I need to get paper towel for that plate. I totally forgot. Try not to move, ever, at all. Good luck.
So as you can see, there's a lot of oil bubbling loudly.
When you're frying things, you don't want to overcrowd your pan, because then the temperature of the oil will drop, and then your chicken will be soggy and nasty.
Good tip, Chef Diane.
Also, whenever I cook in this kitchen, I need to put on the
Sorry,
fan
that's different.
and open up the windows because my fire extinguisher thinks we're going to die.
Fire alarm.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that right now before it goes off.
All right.
Oh, meanwhile, I will show you, Sophia is on this phone on top of all these Yowie books. So there you go.
Yes,
You want to start
hello.
making a drink?
From the phone, hello.
Okay, so Lydia, do you want to make the sauce for the chicken?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, isn't it just like honey and stuff?
It is just
stuff.
honey and chipotle. Alright, so do we need... So,
How much honey?
I do not know because the recipe is not here.
Okay,
It's like
okay.
the camera's drunk.
Let's
Can
go.
you put it down?
Let's
I'm
go
putting
back.
the camera back.
All right, so where? Oh,
Ooh, the
boy,
legs
oh.
spread a bit
Head
too
boy.
much.
Okay, so Howie, is this good? Is this better?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
So to make the glaze, I guess, you need honey and chipotle.
Okay. There we go. Hold on a second there. Let me just put this up here. Okay, so honey.
So we need half a cup of honey.
Excuse me.
So that's this guy. This is the honey bowl.
Oh, that's a honey bowl? Okay, sorry.
And then an eighth of cup of chipotle. So squeeze away, my friend.
Okay. So, also gonna mention that I hate honey.
Do you like anything? Oh my god.
Let me explain as to why, okay?
Those bastard bees. The bastard bees.
Let me explain as to why I hate honey.
What is happening?
Apparently,
is
I hate
laughing
every
and-
ingredient in this recipe. But it's like completely, these are things that I didn't know. Okay, here's the thing. In your own private life, you're like, I fucking hate honey. But if I want to achieve this recipe, I'm just going to privately have honey and
How
deal
do
with
you
it.
not like honey? We have honey in our tea all the time.
Let me explain.
Please do.
So
because-
perhaps a word to the wise here. If you're ever doing any sexual encounters, honey is not a good idea. All right, so just take my advice that I learned from a friend. And here it is. Oh, look, it's going into a bowl. Oh my god. It's not sticky at all. This is just so
Oh
awkward.
my God,
Why is
that's
every
funny.
ingredient something I hate today? Okay.
I don't know.
Anyways, I'm sorry for inviting you into my life of like weird. I have like weird quirks here. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Lydia, for inviting us into your
No
life.
problem, guys. Thank you for joining me. I am a weird person. I didn't think it was so until this recipe.
I'm
like,
really
this
sad that I
recipe is
cannot be
very
there live and in
dramatic to
person
Lydia.
to see all this
Lydia was
amazingness.
traumatized by many things. Flour, chicken, honey. She was traumatized by a treehouse.
Oh my
By
god.
your treehouse.
Yes, our treehouse.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Wow, I didn't realize I had so much trauma in my life.
So anyways, to this recipe, it's honey, and then we're adding 1/8 of a cup of chipotle. They didn't really say what it was. I don't know if I was supposed to get from the pan. It looked liquidy in his thing, so we're just using this
Chola.
thing. I am not a fan of chipotle just because I don't like the flavor. But
Oh, look who's traumatized now.
I'm not
Who doesn't like
traumatized,
Chipotle
but I
now?
figured, what the hey?
Okay, fine.
Let's try it out.
Okay.
So now we have these items.
So, like, to be clear,
Very exciting.
I'm
It's
a
just-
fan of eating food, but just preparing some foods are a little much.
It's like Chipotle smells like foot or ass. I don't know.
It doesn't smell like
Does not smell like food.
I'm trying to think of what it actually.
Okay,
I'm trying to
hold
think
on.
what it smells
Let
like.
me describe. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
Rustic ass.
Rustic ass.
It doesn't. It doesn't. No, okay. Like Chipotle.
Burning.
It's like toasted. It's like toasting a pepper for a long time, and then you forgot about it, and then you left it in the sun, and then also like someone farted on it. Like that's kind of what Chipotle smells like. It's not bad.
God.
It's not bad.
So this is probably the easiest part of the recipe. You're literally
Yeah.
just mixing 2 ingredients together. Here you
There
go.
we go.
So this is supposed to go on afterwards, so that's fine. So now we are finally on to the last item
Thank you, Jesus.
of things to make. This is Katsuji's Michelada, which is the...
beer. Two
It's
limes.
not even Michelada beer, it's
Worcester.
Modelo beer. We do not have that due to the coronavirus. We're going to go with Corona.
Corona.
So do we want to go Corona Extra or Corona Light?
We only have one Corona
Extra.
Light, so
Let's go
it is.
extra.
Extra.
Because we're extra.
Okay.
Because we
Also, are we
extra.
squeezing limes? Please tell me that we're squeezing limes.
Are
they decorative
we are
only?
rimming the cup. You
Okay.
can squeeze lime
No,
if you
no,
want.
but here, listen.
No, you need to squeeze limes.
I got this, and I've been wanting to use it all my life. and I
Oh,
don't
yes,
know.
sorry, yes, lime juice. It does have lime juice.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I bought this from Dollarama for $4. I know the expensive part of Dollarama, like the bougie part, but it's like all metal, and I've wanted to use it all my life, and I don't know anywhere where I could use it. So now I can use
I
it.
want to squeeze lime juice.
And I thank God that
But I finally found the juice.
Okay, so we have washed the limes. So for this, you need 1 beer, 2 limes, Worcestershire sauce.
Do we have a glass to put this in?
I put the 3 glasses aside over there.
Also,
And Kikkoman soy sauce.
yay! That sounds
And
all
chili.
gross.
So it said chili powder and it said Tajini or whatever, which I think is an American or Mexican.
Tagine
Yes.
is a yes.
So we don't have that.
That
So
sounds
our
like
options,
logo for your vagina.
our options are chili
My
powder.
tagine.
It says chili powder, and said if not, just Saltworks. But we also have Cajun seasoning that we bought from Costco. Lydia and I split the thing. That's why hers is in a Ziploc bag. This one I feel looks like it has the most flavoring. So reading this recipe, it kind of makes it sound like they're trying to make a Caesar out of beer. So it was National Caesar Day on the 14th for Americans who don't know what a Caesar is.
A Bloody Mary.
It says, but it's not
Better.
like, it's better because it is thinner than a Bloody Mary. Because Bloody Mary is like tomato juice, and the other one is clamato. So it has like, I guess it has seafood juice,
Clam juice.
clam juice, clam, tomato, clamato.
Clamato.
Do you have a can opener thing?
I do.
All right.
That's not a can opener. That's a bottle opener.
Whatever. I do not drink. So okay. So essentially, it says in
And
a large.
the chef didn't have a bottle opener, so he's like, I'll have to use a spoon.
Oh, use a spoon, and then he like, yeah, it was
Okay, so
Okay.
let me open this for you, madame.
So I will just read this thing.
Thing.
So it says, okay, so you need a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, a teaspoon of soy sauce, quarter cup of chili powder, half a cup of salt, 2 cups of ice, beer, and 2 limes.
To be fair, I'm looking around at this kitchen. This is a lot of stuff, and you need a lot of different like doodads and stuff. Like the normal person wouldn't have all this stuff.
Good thing Lydia likes cooking.
Good thing.
Yes,
Lydia.
girl. Okay.
Lydia also applied for MasterChef Canada and
Season 5,
made it to the producer round.
but not beyond.
Because
Sad.
under pressure, Lydia does not do well with
You guys see how I am.
things.
Yes.
Sophia, you were there, you know.
Yeah, you were there, Soph. Okay, hold on. What am I doing?
Okay,
Oh,
so let's
the
read
limes.
the instructions.
I want to cut the. I want to do
Sure,
limes.
cut the lime. So it says, in a large mug, pass half cut lime around the rim, dip it in the chili powder or salt, add lime juice,
Okay, I can do
both sauces, lime mix, and beer. So why are they asking for half a cup of salt?
that. Ew.
To rim the glass.
But you're
with
rimming
salt.
it with the chili powder.
Ew.
Let me read again.
Okay.
The large mouth with then dip in the chili powder or salt.
Okay, so you do not need salt for this.
Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we do 1 cup has chili powder, 1 cup has salt, 1 cup has this doodad. I don't know, so we can like taste compare and be like, oh, this tastes better, this tastes worse.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Sure.
All right, I probably stop walking around with a knife and a lime. this is uncomfortable.
You guys want to see this chicken?
Why, yes, we do, Diane. Ooh.
Oh, girl.
My,
this looks
looking
fine.
good.
Do you want to use maybe the little glasses so we can all have like a little taste? So the
Sure,
big glasses.
buddy.
So like, how much are we making?
I don't know.
Do we need a pitcher?
I don't understand how we're mixing this.
Yes, this is my confusion. Yes.
In a large mug. So we're going to put...
Okay, so why don't I just do like a big jar? We'll mix it all in a jar, and then we'll put it into like 3 different cups.
Sure, we'll do
All
that.
right, let's do that.
Okay.
This is a good
In
jar.
case you're wondering and you're doing this and you're actually doing it with not bone-in chicken because bone-in chicken takes longer. So we just cut this chicken breast into strips. So I'm cooking it for about 5 minutes.
All
In
right.
this very hot oil.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay, and then how
Okay.
many juice limes?
Well, it says 2 limes, but I don't think you're going to do
Are we
two
juicing
full-
both?
Just put 1.
Okay, let me cut this. Hold up.
Okay.
All right, we'll do this together. It'll be fun. Guys, I can finally use the juicer. Finally! My life is complete.
Woohoo! Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Sophia. See? Sophia's excited for me.
I keep trying to get out of Lydia's way, and
And-
I keep walking behind her.
Okay. How does this work?
This is the definition of too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many cooks? It's
Too
true.
many cooks.
How the hell does this work?
Is this jar even open?
Oh, I'm a dink. Oh, this goes this way, I think. Okay. I see, you see that at the fair all the time. They're doing this shit, but you never really pay attention. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's like giving birth. Ah!
It's like giving birth.
Like how do you can't squeeze? Like the lime does not
Is it
want to
facing-
yield.
Is it the wrong way?
It could be.
Should you not be putting the
Like-
lime the same way, the shape of the...
I don't know. Ah, it does not want to yield. Okay, hold on.
Turn it the other way, see
Oh
what
my
happens.
god, I think you were correct. Okay, yep, that's duh. Okay.
Now it's like a weird, sad, crushed lime.
Let me show the camera. Oh, it's so sad. Okay, let's try again. Okay, you will yield.
Use your muscles.
I don't know. I don't have any
Maybe you
muscles.
already squeezed out the... Here, try a different one.
Oh, this looks better.
Oh!
This looks. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's supposed to look like.
So go with the shape of the squeezer thing.
Okay, I guess I didn't think that was possible, but okay. All right,
Okay.
fair enough. Okay, next one. This is going so well,
Good job, buddy.
and we can use this
Yes.
to wet the thing.
Correct.
Okay.
See, that looks like it's squeezed much easier
It
this
did
time.
squeeze. It did yield. Okay. There we go. Freshly squeezed.
Do we want both limes?
I can.
I don't know. Do you think
I
that's
mean-
too much lime?
To be fair, I don't think a lot came out of these.
Okay.
Like this still looks very juicy
Okay.
in my professional opinion. Okay.
Squeeze away, friend.
Maybe this Dollarama tool was not exactly the greatest tool.
Well, what do you want for $1?
$4.
This was $4, man. This was like...
Oh my god.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that one was juicy. That was a juicy lime today. That one was juicy.
It's like interesting.
I think this is supposed to be spikier.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like, wah! And but here it's more like, hey. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So while Lydia is grunting and putting this there,
I grunt a lot more in my
smells
life.
really good. I love the smell of lime.
Oh, do you?
lime does smell good, but for some reason we are now adding these other items.
Okay.
So
What else is going on?
1 teaspoon of Worcestershire.
This looks like a damn mess. But let's try it. Okay. Also, Worcestershire can go moldy. Who knew? So this is a new one that I bought from Costco.
Okay. I did just break the seal on it, so that's
Alright.
fine. And then 1 teaspoon of soy sauce.
I feel like soy sauce and beer is a bad call. But
It's
we'll...
just salty. It'll be
It
fine.
just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just-
Okay.
Spitting.
So now it says to shake it up.
My mouth.
Can we stir it instead? Like shaking beer is a bad idea as well.
Okay, so we're stirring this. So we must rim the cups.
I shall rim the cups. I'm going to rim it with 3 different rims.
Just rim it with this one. It's easier.
No, I feel like we need like a good...
Okay.
No, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, wait. You wet this? There we go. Yeah, wet. Yes.
Yes.
Queen.
Yes, queen. And then
So
do
this
sideways,
is with
do sideways.
the Cajun spice. So very nice.
Then we're gonna rim one with just chili pepper instead. Right? Chili, lime.
Sure.
What was it called?
There's a lot of chicken in this. We didn't realize how much chicken there is.
You don't have to cook all this, but you
That's
guys aren't
true.
done, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Please,
Okay.
please cook. Okay.
I'm gonna.
I don't want raw chicken in my house.
No one
I'll
will
cook
ask
it
me.
eventually. I mean, off air, bro.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. It's like
Do we
my
need
ultimate nightmare.
cubed or crushed ice?
Whatever comes out because my fridge broke last week. So, good luck to you, madame. Okay. Okay, so this one I am rimming as per
Fun
Howie's
fact, I took a singles cooking class once, and one of the things at the end was to make these drinks, and I didn't know how much lime juice to put on, so I went with the wedge, and let me tell you, it was like this thick, and they're like, what the heck is this? And I'm just like, whatever. I know why all you people are single, you all suck.
Oh, right, it was a singles cooking thing.
Says the person who has been single her entire life. With the
Yeah,
kosher salt is better.
oh, shoot.
No, that's fine, go.
No, you're right. Yeah, okay. Let's do mix.
Okay.
We'll just mix it. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Hold on.
Rim that shit.
It sounds bad.
There's a lot of rimming going on.
There's so
over
much
there.
rimming in this kitchen.
Surprised
here.
that joke didn't make its way into
Right?
Howie's.
Well, because he didn't do
Thirst.
it.
Did he?
I don't
They
think
have
so.
big cups.
Big cups, huh?
Alrighty.
I got big cups. Okay,
Okay, so
there we go.
Put in some ice in here. Ice in here. Beautiful.
Oh, that looks. Oh my god, I got ice! Yay! My fridge broke last week, so I'm glad to see that we have ice again. This looks really gross, but we'll try it.
Sure does, friend. Why does it look like orange juice?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna hold
Some of the
them up.
rimming fell into that cup.
Mmm.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the rimming of the Cajun seasoning. Then we have the rimming of the just chili powder. And then we have the rimming of just salt. So,
Okay.
shall we take a sip then?
Sure.
Grab
I don't know which one is
Pick
which.
your poison.
I will go with the
Cheers.
cheers. And
You're
a
gonna
cheers
get
to
Cheers,
Sophia.
Sophia's
Sophia.
live reaction face.
Lydia, go into the camera.
Cheers.
Oh,
What's
Do you want the different flavors to end?
I don't know if that'll help, but okay.
Tastes like salty beer.
Ah!
Okay, we gotta try the
How
other
did it
cup.
taste?
I hate it!
No,
This
really?
probably tastes like extra salty beer.
I feel like the chili powder almost tastes like cumin. Cumin, not human. Okay,
This
in our
sucks.
defense,
What
we're
don't-
not
what
big
don't you like
beer
about it?
drinkers,
Ah!
but it's like a salty beer.
Nobody wants salty beer.
I don't know if that's. I let me put it this way: will not be remaking.
Yeah. Okay,
If I may say something.
Okay, let's get back to the video screen because we don't need anything anymore.
Okay. I am just wanting to say that. Whoop. Okay,
What are
there we
you
go.
just
Yep.
wanting to say, Lydia?
Howie fan base is mostly women, right?
Oh yes.
Women
Yeah?
generally like fruity drinks. Why would a woman want to drink salty beer? This is not okay.
Memories of
Do
Mexico.
you think it was Howie or the chef who decided this?
That's true. It would have been the chef.
Should we try the other things? Should we try the
Yes,
coleslaw and the
let's try
chicken?
it.
Okay, let's try the coleslaw. All right, I have little bowls. Don't worry.
So in the thing, the guy said to have the chicken on the side and then pour the sauce on it and let it rest for a few minutes afterwards. I'm assuming because he was cooking it with the bone, so he needed to drain some of the oil out or whatever.
Oh.
Oh, this is a terrible beer.
That's the worst thing ever.
It's not the worst thing ever.
It's not the worst. It's just not our cup
I
of
definitely
tea.
tasted worse.
But out of the 3 rims, which one did you like better?
The Cajun one.
Yeah, the combo salt and Cajun. The
Very
regular
good.
Cajun is too dry or something. Oh.
It was just chili powder.
Okay, whatever it was.
Yeah. Okay,
It
so
was nasty.
Okay, so I'm
So
gonna.
what is the thought process on this one?
right now Lydia is putting the coleslaw.
I'm just turning it because
Okay.
all the stuff went to the bottom.
She's putting it in a bowl eventually
So
because I
that-
feel like this episode has been 17 years long.
It's 47 minutes. It's okay.
Oh, that's it? I thought it was much
Okay.
longer.
It hasn't
Okay.
actually been that long.
Oh, okay.
It just feels like it's been an eternity.
Poor Sophia, who can't even see what's happening, probably thinks her nuts. So.
All right.
That's why, but your explanation of things obviously sets the picture in my mind.
Oh, good.
And-
Okay,
Yes.
and I have itty bitty forks. Look how cute
Very
these
cute.
are. I got these also from Dollarama. Dollarama is my life. Because I
Dollarama's
feel like a
good.
goddamn king.
It's true.
All right,
Okay,
everyone.
wait, I'm just taking this last piece of chicken out so
Right.
nothing burns while I'm doing this.
Okay, good
Turn
idea.
off
So
the
this is what the
oil.
coleslaw looks like, up close and personal. I like the celery seeds because it makes it look like
It adds some color.
it does add some color. Okay,
All right.
I'll give it that. Okay, right. Cheers.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, let's try. Ah!
Lydia's not in the camera.
Ah!
I think it's good.
Is that bad or
I
good?
think
What
there's
kind
too much
of
salt.
This
reaction
is
is that?
disgustingly salty. Do we add too much salt? What
Maybe
happened?
we added too much salt.
It's very salty.
Ew.
But,
Is this the coleslaw?
yeah.
What did we do?
So you don't like the beer or the coleslaw, and they're both salty.
The kosher salt.
No, but kosher salt is less salty.
Maybe
like-
maybe we didn't put enough. I put sugar in. I put.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
Sorry. The phone is cutting out, sorry.
Ah!
I'm sure if we just add a little more vinegar or something,
Ah!
You can fix it with more vinegar.
maybe the celery seed was also salty. Maybe
I didn't think so.
it's not bad. It's not a bad flavor. I think we just put too much salt. I think we screwed that
So
up.
would you recommend it to people to make?
Here, pass me
Maybe.
that.
What am I passing?
Pass me. Kill it with acid. Kill it with acid. Ah!
Okay. Lydia put a lot of vinegar in there.
Jesus. Okay, I'm giving it like a cleanse. Okay, and then we're gonna dump it, and then we're gonna like
Look in
add
the
some
garbage.
mayonnaise. And call
Okay,
it a
we'll
day.
try it. Taste it.
Oh, now?
I don't know.
Okay, all right, I'll try it now. I can't imagine. Ah!
Have you made it worse?
Oh, I made it so much worse.
Why is it worse?
Why does it hurt?
It hurts. It hurts to eat it.
There's a lot of vinegar in there.
It hurts to eat
Maybe
it.
you should
Mayo?
drain some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna drain it, and then we'll add mayo, and then that should be nice. Okay.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
guess mayo is kind of taking the place of oil that you would normally put in a.
Here.
No, but this
dressing.
is a creamy
It's supposed to be
coleslaw, I
creamy.
guess.
Yeah. Okay. Hold up. Or we can fix this. We'll fix this. It's okay.
You know what? Lydia is very good at fixing recipes.
I am. It's good.
So, okay, you're gonna put it in she's putting it in a strainer to take out the jug of vinegar that she just threw in there. Oh, that is a lot that's coming out of there.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of stuff coming out.
What did this plate have on it?
That was just cabbage.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, let's fix this. We'll
All
try
right.
to fix this.
Taste it again.
Ah! Okay, we'll fix it.
Just gonna take this off to the side and dispose.
Okay.
This is a podcast.
This is a podcast. All right, I'm just, oh my god.
So sorry. What I did is I got 3 little nugs of chicken. Oh, I don't know. Yes, you can
Hey.
see them. Ooh, nugs. Do you want this honey thing on it or no?
It's
Yeah,
part of the
supposed to be. Supposed to be.
Okay, that I need a spoon. That didn't work at all.
See, I'm saying honey is unpredictable.
Especially during sexy times, apparently.
Especially during sexual encounters. Learn from my friend's mistake.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I forgot we put. Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on.
Is it better?
It's almost there.
Lydia has almost fixed the coleslaw.
Woo!
She's putting a lot more mayo than indicated.
Yeah. All right, hold on. It's almost here, guys. We're almost there.
Oh yeah, that's.
Ooh, that chicken
Oh,
looks
that
very
is
pretty.
beautiful,
Can you
Dee.
hold it for a second? Because I want to flip these other ones.
Here's the cheek and a woo.
Okay, hold on. All right, pepper.
Pepper. Put that cracked pepper on there, Lydia.
Oh yes, girl. I'm the queen of fixing stuff.
Okay, you want to test this chicken?
Oh my god, yes.
All right.
Oh my god, yes.
Ready?
Okay, do you,
Wait.
do
Can
you
we cleanse
think
the
this
palate?
one will actually be good?
With what?
Oh god, there's nothing. Wait.
There's more of this beer.
No, don't drink any more beer.
Is there like
There's water. There's water.
Could open new beer.
I just
Okay.
feel like I'm awkwardly standing here holding chicken. in
Here,
case you're
drink to cleanse the palates, guys.
Okay.
wondering. Okay.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
I do.
Okay, get all that salt off of our tongues.
All right, yes.
I don't think this is gonna be salty. Okay, ready?
All right. Pick a chicken.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, D, get in camera.
Oh yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you like it?
Oh yeah.
What is it? What's the
Ooh.
Yay, plus for
what's
the
the
chicken.
reveal? Tell us.
It's salty, but sweet.
But in a good way, unlike the...
It's salty.
Yeah, what's with the heavy salt today?
So that's all 3 had lots of salt. Eh?
Yeah.
I
That's
really
weird.
like that. I think it's the Old Bay seasoning.
Yes.
It's good. I like it.
Even this is very salty.
And even... Okay, it is a bit salty.
it is very salty.
Which
Now
is
that-
maybe why the honey is here.
I think that this
So-
master chef needs to perhaps not be so salty in life.
Here's the cheese.
So out of all 3 of those, which one did you like best?
The chicken.
The chicken.
Oh my god. 100%
The chicken
the
is
chicken.
actually
Okay.
good.
Chicken is really good. I like that.
I'm
That's
fixing the
some good
coleslaw,
chicken.
guys. I feel like it's almost there.
Okay, that's good. At least you like the chicken.
And even like the chipotle honey is not too bad. Like,
It's like a slow burn.
has a bit of a... No, I like it. It's good.
Good.
Okay, Lydia has now taken to adding some additional sugar to the coleslaw.
Just a little. Like, it's... Oh boy. It's a mess. It's a mess, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to say. This tastes like hurtful emotions.
Hurtful emotions.
Okay. All right, there we go. Okay.
Are we gonna chat about the...
Hurtful emotions. Okay.
Where did the other fork
No,
go?
we're gonna taste this coleslaw and then we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah.
You don't want that?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this mine?
Yeah. Okay. So Lydia added a lot more vinegar, drained that, added more mayo, and added some sugar, and it actually tastes really good.
Yes,
So-
girl. Good. Awkward. Okay.
Do you want to do a quick thing about the Howie thing or no?
No. You know
Okay.
what, guys? Thanks for taking a break with us. I'm gonna finish cooking this chicken.
I think, honestly, it's something fun to do. It was pretty cost effective. Got to bond with the buddies.
Bond with
And
the buddies.
try things that we might not have normally tried, and obviously did not exactly like this
Salty
weird beer. But yeah, good. I think it was all in all good. So, Soph, do you have anything you want to say from not trying the food?
No. That's interesting that you all thought it was salty for all three of them, but good job on trying something new.
Thanks,
That's
Soph.
That's right.
Would you like to say the finishing line?
Thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.